Peace, folks. This is X from TPOT Media. Open your mind and wake your black ass up. You know what time it is. Hit that damn like button as you make your way in the door. Grab a seat, settle in, get ready. It's the Grown Man Hour with your host, my man, Bernard Riley.
Welcome to Machismo TV, the ultimate destination for modern men seeking to upgrade their lifestyle. Subscribe to Machismo TV and Saul T-Balls. We stream daily from 12 midnight to 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the best male-centric content. Highlight reels without reviewing or providing any editorial bias to the content. We have done so much, with so little for so long, we are now qualified to do anything, with nothing.
We've done so much with so little for so long, we are now qualified to do anything with nothing. Those are the words of Machismo TV. Make sure you hit the links and go subscribe and all of that good stuff But come on in. I hate when people say that. But anyway, come on in. Because we got a good one for you today. Something that I found on Twitter. I got to get on Twitter a little bit more. Well, X. But yeah, you're reading that right in the title. With some nuance to it, but that's sort of the long and short of it. So we're going to get into that and break that down because, yes, we're going to get into it. There are at-home do-it-yourself insemination devices, contraptions, kits, where you can do an, artificial do an insemination at home. But they're advertising it a certain kind of way on Twitter. They're advertising it a certain kind of way. A very, not even, I won't even say suggestive way, an outright way that pretty much says, like they got a whole commercial and everything, we're pretty much saying that, yeah, this kit can be perfectly used for jacking someone's seed. This whole commercial, them digging the condom out of the trash can and showing how you can use the kit to I'm just gonna play it. But shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody in the building. Emma Perry says, what the hell is going on here? Oh yeah, it's going down. It's going down. Hood Conservative in the building says, beaches wilding everywhere. Going to be talking about them all day. Absolutely. Shout out to Hood Conservative. The Hawk TV in the building says, what's up, BR? What's up, and salute to you. What's up? He says, as it pertains to the title of the show, ain't no way in the world this can be true. Actually, it is true that you can still, a woman can take a man's semen without his consent. That's not exactly against the law. If he leaves it laying around, like it was actually a ruling in court where they just basically said, they just talked it up to they said it was a gift. She found it there, it's in the condom. She grabbed the condom out the out the trash can. And yeah, it's a gift. She can get it. If you leave it and she could get it, it's perfectly legal. Yeah, that's the cold hard facts about this crazy story that I'm getting into today. But anyway, hold on. FEO Feelings in the building. He says, in there, lesbians on top of that, LOL. I can't wait to get rich and go to Africa. I don't think you got to get that rich to go to Africa. The US dollar is worth 100 times more than the Kenyan shilling. I don't know how rich you think you got to be. You just need you just need a decent amount of passive income or some reoccurring. If you figure out a way to make money online. If you can make US dollars online remotely from anywhere in the world, you can go live in Africa. You seriously can go live in Africa. It don't cost that much. But shout out to Hawk TV again. He says, ain't no way humanity keeps setting the bar lower and lower. Oh, yeah, we in full idiocracy mode. Freeman General says, anything for resources. He says, advertising specimen collection theft is beyond my belief. Oh, no, I'm going to prove it. I'm going to prove it. I'm going to show it. There's some nuance to it, but The title ain't clickbait. Let me just say that, make it clear. The title is not clickbait. There's nothing surprising me anymore. These 304s are on a whole other planet now. Oh, yeah. But all right. Let's get into it. Hood Observative says, come to his stream, the bar is lower than ever. And when he say that, you best believe it. Because I thought I found some wild stuff today. Hood Observative be finding stuff. He be all the way. He go dumpster diving in hell to find his stories. He literally go to hell and then start digging out the dumpster in hell to find some of them stories. But all right. But I got to do a few preliminary topics before we get going, before we get all the way into it. But the Hawk TV says, here's to a good show and salute to all. Thank you very much. I do appreciate you coming through on the super chat, and I do greatly appreciate that. Now, first things first, I have to address something that came up in the last show. This little thing right here.
What's the owner name of this phone?
It's Gorilla Grip Pussy Pal.
Okay.
Now, I told y'all this was fake. I hate sometimes I will do some good content where I will expose a lot. Sometimes I will do content that kind of be a killjoy and show you that, something was fake. This one I knew was fake. This was from a completely different case, completely different title, from the Law and Crime Trials. This was from something, this was from something a while ago. Hold on. It says, no, she's not perfect, but neither are we. Let's not help them spread lies about her either. I don't care about them spreading lies about her. They can spread the lies all they want. I'm doing this more so out of lightweight sort of kind of hating because, I'm of the view that there are some 53-year-old women who take good care of themselves and are and are still, attractive. And there's a lot of men in their late 20s, early 30s who are into the whole MILF thing that the adult film industry has popularized, and they probably getting it in with some 53-year-olds. But they ain't got her saved in the phone as Gorilla Grip Pussy Pound. No. I've got to hate on that one. I'm like, nah, that ain't. They sugar mama and they buying his Xbox now. They ain't there for the Gorilla Grip now. Them days been done. I was like, when I saw this, I was like, I knew that was a damn lie. Like I had to go digging. I'm like, I know this one is fake.
What's the owner name of this phone?
It's Gorilla Grip Pussy Pal.
Okay.
Saved as no dentures, yeah. that's more plausible. I give a 53-year-old woman that. She got 3 decades plus. I didn't want to say 3.5 decades, but that's probably true as well. But she got 3 decades plus of doing oral presentations. So yeah. She probably elite in that category. But that thing down there ain't gorilla gripping nothing no more. I had to go to set it straight on that one. In the midst of all the wild and wacky news that be out there, this one ain't even woman related. But I just saw this and was like, what the hell is going on? This is at some concert. I don't want to play the song for too long. Apparently, he's having a wardrobe malfunction. I don't know who this artist is. I don't know who the artist is. I don't keep up with these people. But apparently, Burna, I guess his name, was having some wardrobe malfunctions. And his homeboy, or stylist, as Shannon Sharp calls the gay dude that he be traveling with. I hate that for Shannon Sharp. I hate that everybody just outing him after he got big. They wouldn't out him. They wouldn't out him when he was just normal. he got big. Everybody want to out him. Now I kind of do hate that for him, but the style, I guess this man stylist is following him around on stage, all up in his junk, trying to get his wardrobe tightened back up. He did push him off at the end. I give him that. But that was at least 15 seconds of somebody practically fondling your balls. Like ain't no way that somebody in my camp gonna even feel comfortable to be on stage fixing my clothes in the crotch area. That's just not a thing. That's not going to happen. It's just so many L's that's out there being took. I don't even got the clip. I was gonna get it ready to go, but I think y'all saw Gilbert Arenas was talking about the unfortunate moment if you follow like the Shade Room on Instagram and you scroll down and you accidentally see Saucy Santana twerking. I throw when that happened when I'm scrolling, I throw up in my mouth and just keep it moving. Apparently, Gilbert Arenas said he stopped and looked and then was doing a compare and contrast in his mind about whether or not this dude is twerking better than Meg Thee Stallion. That clip is out there. I ain't bring it ready to go. He said he at the strip club. He don't know who he throw money on. Maybe he was joking, but you ain't funny enough to make that joke and not sound gay. That's Gilbert Arenas was sounding gay. It's just the amount of gay stuff is just at an all-time. It's just at an all-time high. Oh man.
All men do this. They could have like the most amazing weekend. I mean, they can meet the president of the United States. They can get a brand new car. They can be on their dream vacation. And then you go to their Instagram and it's like one picture of him and his dog. Like, what? Like, are you hiding something, or you just don't want people to know what you're doing? Someone please explain this to me.
Yeah, it's called not being an attention whore. It's called living in the moment and enjoying life as you're living life. Not everybody got to walk around thinking that if it didn't get caught on camera and shared on the gram whatever they sharing stuff at nowadays, it didn't happen unless you catch it right there. Hollywood actresses who was constantly worried about their brand and their image and promotion and no press is bad press. Back in the 90s, probably before the 90s, that was a saying that they used to say. If it didn't happen on camera, it never happened. But these was Hollywood actresses that say that. Now just the regular chick is just walking around, can't even fathom. Oh, wow, you just went out on just took a nice trip, a nice vacation with your family, or you just went out and just hung out and just had dinner. You're just not going to show the world. You just bought a new car, and you're not going to just let everybody see the new car you bought. No, they can't fathom that. She's like, "What are y'all hiding? Y'all secret agents? Y'all work for the government?" It's like, what the hell? It's like that's literally where they at with it. You just can't just do something and just do it, and just be happy with just doing it. Like, no. But all right, we get into the main topic. I just got a few things to go over. The main topic is about a commercial that was showing or advertising the notion, not even the idea, the notion. It's basically the artificial insemination kits, the do-it-yourself at home, where you basically, use the kit and try to, take the semen and try to get yourself pregnant. Families try to do that. Husband and wives do that when they're having problems conceiving. They use these things, they may be more accurate. You can probably get it in there closer to the egg. That's what they say in the advertisement. Some people try it. They say it's like it increases chances by like 60% of conceiving. So some people try it. Maybe they weren't getting enough sales, so they started advertising it and you also can use this kit if you need to jack some semen. That's legit what happened. But before we get into that, like I said, we got other stories here. we got other things that we're going to get into. Now you're probably wondering why that big booty is on the screen. There's a reason for that. It's not just because I wanted to show y'all a woman's behind. I saw this and it got me to thinking, because everybody has all the, I would pretty much say, weird critiques, irrational criticisms of, the male space where men come and talk about man stuff, and the manosphere, all the red pill game and all of that stuff that's out there. And then we get criticized because they say, y'all didn't let women take over. Y'all let women take over the space. Y'all let women do this, let women do that, like as if we could stop them. So what I've been doing, I've been looking at other spaces, like, for example, the gun space. Y'all see she got that, she got some heavy artillery in her hand. And it's a few gun channels. I'm not a big gun nut, not a big gun guy like that, but I follow a few gun channels, that talk about, gun safety, Second Amendment, proper handling of a gun, and blah, 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 blah. I follow a few channels like that. That one guy, Colin Noir, I believe his name is. I follow him. And so just like how women saw the red pill or manosphere space and all of that, and they said, oh, I can parrot the talking points and say a lot of the same stuff and get more views than them because I got TNA. I'm something to look at. I don't even got to say it is good. And I've been observing how that literally happens everywhere. We know it happened in the gaming sector, but it's happening heavy now in the gun sector. Now, Colin Noir has become, an expert in all matters and subjects that involve guns. This chick didn't have to do that. She just saw that it was a market for that and said, oh, it's a market for that? People click and see that? Oh, well, step aside, Colin Noir, and watch me get 1 million views just shooting the same gun as you. But, everybody just they just want to see this recoil.
Right back. How was that recoil?
She didn't have to go and become an expert like Colin. No. Just check out that recoil. This is America. The American men like guns and buns and apple pie, and goddamn it, I'm gonna give it to them.
Right back. How was
Yeah, here. How was that recoil?
that recoil?
Why do you let women take over the gun space? It's supposed to be men talking about that. Like no. It ain't no controlling, ain't no sanctions on none of this. Goddamn. I don't know the name of her channel, but I wouldn't be shocked if it ain't called Guns and Buns. I wouldn't be shocked at all. That's what it is. That's what be going on. One more topic before I hop into the main thing. Got to touch on this one real quick. I didn't go live the last 2 days, so it's just a lot of stuff that came across the timeline that I just want to give my brief thoughts on before I hop into the main topic. What you're looking at on the screen right there, that is Lamar Odom. Eric Little says, stop objectifying me. No, they're going to objectify themselves for 1 million views. What you're seeing on the screen right there, that is Lamar Odom and the athlete formerly known as Bruce Jenner. That is Caitlyn Jenner and Lamar Odom. Why are they on the screen together, you may ask? Well, apparently, the two of them, you can put that back up there like that. I was just trying to find a better way to show it, and I don't think I'm going to find one. And that's best it's going to get. All right. Apparently, the two of them are doing a podcast together. Yes, you heard it right. You heard me correctly. They are doing a podcast together called Keeping Up with Sports. It's going to be a sports podcast. Lamar Odom and Caitlyn Jenner. Like, they got a lot of balls to even attempt to do this ridiculous podcast. They probably should call it Surviving the Kardashians. That's really what they should call it, because the Kardashians, Lamar Odom got hooked back on drugs messing with the Kardashians, and Bruce Jenner cut his balls off. Like, that's how bad. We need to Survive in the Kardashians documentary. We really do. It's really that bad. Like, who the hell is their market? Who's their target audience here? Who the hell is about to watch this? Who's about to watch this this ridiculous podcast? Who's going to watch it? Who's interested in hearing Lamar Odom and the ridiculous person there talk about sports? Yeah, the Bussy cast. Yeah. I was trying to think of a name for it. I was thinking something balls out, something ridiculous. Ridiculous with Caitlyn Jenner and Lamar Odom. I was thinking something along those lines. That's where I was at with it. But see, okay, now I see what you're saying. OGPI. You say that there's a lot of LGBTQ people out there who would want to support. All right, hold on real quick. Let me make sure I click on that. Where is it? All right, there it is. I'm actually, as Dave Drencher. He says, shit, it's a lot of LGBTQ consumers. They're going to run into the same problem as the WNBA. It's a lot of feminists out there. It's a lot of women out there. From the optics, it looked like roughly 30% of the WNBA players are gay. I mean, it's a lot of butch, a lot of the point guards look more femme, but all the power forwards and centers look like butch lesbians. I don't care what nobody say. I mean, well, not all of them, but most of them. Here's the deal. No matter how many women out there, no matter how many feminists out there, no matter how many LGBTQ out there, they don't like sports. It's the reason the WNBA can't make any money. Haven't been profitable in over 20-something years. So none of that matters. That's why I've said there is no market audience for a queer-friendly LGBTQ trans-accepting sports podcast listener. It's literally no market. They're just banking on wokeism some way, somehow, because Caitlyn, when I keep messing up the he, the she, when that individual on the screen was Jenner, was Bruce. When he was Bruce, he was an athlete. Lamar Odom was an athlete, a good one. Enjoyed watching him play. The backup, 6 man for one of my favorite teams of all time. But nobody is watching that. There's no other way around it. Nobody is watching that. You say Jenner is actually conservative. That means absolutely nothing. That means he even has a lesser audience, because some of them don't want to rock with him because he's conservative. Between Lamar Odom doing that, between No Chill Gill, professing his, affection and admiration for Saucy Santana's twerking abilities, for this dude right here doing whatever was going on right there on stage with somebody fixing his clothes in the crotch area. It was some other stuff that I just didn't even bother even touching on. The amount of gay stuff it was just so much. I just didn't want to do a big gay show. So I just said, forget it. I just picked a couple of them and was like, all right, I'll riff on that and then just get on back to it. But all right, here we go. On to the main event. The reason we are all gathered here today. All right. This is the Twitter page. I'm going to take y'all to the website so y'all can really see what is going on. Take y'all to the website so y'all can really see what was going on. But we're going to start with the Twitter page. Let's drop the banner. I'll do it. There we go. All right. We're going to start off with the Twitter page. Now, let me make that bigger. Okay, that's perfect. Y'all need to see what's going on. So, it's called At Home Insemination Kit. That's the name of the Twitter page. I'm going to go to the actual website and show all the products and services that they offer and that they sell. It says At Home Insemination. The at is Make a Mom. It says it right there, Make a Mom. Helping women become mothers, one baby at a time. All right. At face value, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. There's a lot of women who have problems and they, they need some help. I don't want no copyright strike. But this is the first commercial now. This commercial, I'm going to play it without the audio. It's showing how the kit works. And this is a normal commercial. It says, private, comfortable, and effective. It's just a normal commercial showing how you, use the syringe and you plug it in right there. You do this. It's a process. I don't care about the process, but there's something that you do. That's the first commercial. That's commercial that they was initially advertising with. They allegedly have sold over 100,000 of these. All right, let me get this off of here because they showing little diagrams of how it worked down there. I think yes. Oh, I look like cheek. Okay, shit. I'm about to mess around and get struck messing around with them. But she spun around and you can see cheeks. Now, I might have to take this one down. But here's the none. This is where it get a little while out now. That was the normal commercial where they were just showing how it worked. And they was talking about the benefits of it and how it helps mothers and blah, 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 which is good. This is where it got wild. This is why we are all gathered here today. Because I'm probably going to take this down anyway. I might just risk a copyright claim and just let this play kind of low. Let me just see. All right. Now, this is another commercial that they ran, that they put on Twitter. And Twitter is changing. Oh, can y'all see that? Damn, y'all can't see. Hold on. All right, this is another commercial that they ran. I'll make sure y'all see that I'm still on the same page, on the same site. At Home Insemination Kit. All right. It says not legal advice. Home insemination. Same page. These commercials running all over Twitter. And now the crazy thing and what's wild about that, was absolutely wild about this, is that, things have changed with Twitter because, it's a free speech, more leaning, free speech leaning. But when it's free speech, that's the wild, wild west. A lot of people ain't ready for that free speech, wild, wild west where stuff like this is going to be going on. He losing money because Disney and all the big wigs are pulling back. Like, we're not going to advertise because you're putting too much wild stuff on there. And he basically told them to go screw yourself. So people like this are buying ads. But this is a real ad. This is a real ad. Oh, you see, it says poking holes in the condom. A psycho, a little bit psycho. That was an image of a person taking a condom out of the trash. This is a commercial, basically. This is an ad. It says still in the condom without his knowledge. Nights you scream, oh my mind. Oh, she's hot but a psycho. So use the collected semen for the home insemination. But she's right though. At night she's screaming, oh my mind. She'll make you curse, but she a blessing. Yeah, see what the hell is going on there. They're showing the process in which how you can use their product. If a condom is left laying around, he took the condom off and he put hot sauce in it. Like who the hell was that? Was that Chris Brown? I forgot who was putting hot sauce in condoms. He ain't put no hot sauce in it. He left it laying around. They showing how you retrieve it.
In a second, you'll be coming back for seconds with your play. You just can't help. No.
Now, also included in the commercial, they say man who pierce holes in condom is jailed for grape. Yeah, it's definitely got to come down.
You'll play along.
Canadian man who poked holes in condoms to impregnate girlfriend loses appeal. So they're basically trying to show that, okay, yeah, men do it too in their own way. You know, they be stealthing, as it's called. You know, that's them basically trumping it up, saying that that's what men do. They're making the men do it too argument. Man who poked hole in condom without telling partner jailed for grape.
No, then say.
Who stole the condom without his permission. It says me who stole the condom without his permission. That was worded very funny, but I can read it.
Yes, cause you messing.
Okay, it says me who stole the condom without his permission, definitely not in jail. Like I told y'all, it's literally not legal to take the condom and take the semen out the condom without permission. They sell the at home do-it-yourself insemination kit. They're just basically saying that, hey, this is also one of the usages of it, should you wish to do it, and it's technically not illegal. But check the laws in your state.
With your head. Oh, she's sweet butter.
And now I'm filing for child support.
There's another video on here where they specifically say you don't need. Hold on. Let me find the other one. Yeah, this was the one. This was actually the one I meant to show you. Oh, I hope I don't get no copyright claim on this. Because the captions in this one was wilder. Oh, why is it playing me like that? Let me start over, see if I can get it. All right. Said previously men were known to poke holes in condoms to impregnate women without their consent. They're trumping up the justification for it. Now I'm taking the condoms to conceive without his consent, turning the tables.
Checkmate, I couldn't lose. What if I told you none of it was accidental?
Yeah, the captions in this one was wild. They're gonna say some other wild stuff. We're gonna go to the website after this. There's some wild stuff on the website too. You see, all the wisest, my camera in the way, all the wisest women had to do it this way. That's actually the song that they playing. You said guys are poking holes in condoms and calling it stealthing. Men are actually poking holes in condoms to get partners pregnant. Help my boyfriend poke holes in our condoms. Basically setting it up. You're the victim here. Fight back.
And now I'm
Fight back. It was a part in here where it said There's a part in here where it said it. I can't find it. They probably removed that. Or it said you don't need his permission in order to make him a father. It probably said that. I just couldn't see it. But I was really looking for that part. But this stuff is that damn ridiculous. And even if you're tempted, like me, to say, okay, that ain't no real company, well, they got a website and they actually do sell products. They actually do sell their product, and that's how they're advertising it on Twitter. Here we go, going to the website. No. Yeah, so makeamom.com. Insert, inject, impregnate. Comfortable artificial insemination. Now, they don't got none of that wild stuff like the commercial on the website, but it is some weird stuff here. The comfortable artificial insemination that mimics natural intercourse, private, comfortable, and effective. Says shop right here. Now, the main kit that they were advertising, that thing costs $250, but they got all kind of stuff that they sell. This is an actual real online business. I think here is the kit right here, where you get limitless attempts. It's washable. You get limitless shots at it. All right. Get to rewash the thing and try again. Now, to me, this was the funniest part right here. These testimonials. Now, I want y'all to listen to something very specific. I want y'all to listen to with these testimonials.
Hi, my name is Felicia. My husband and I tried for a long time to get pregnant with no luck. And we knew that IVF was too expensive for us. But after talking to a friend, she told me about Impregnator by Megamom. I was really unsure about it at first, but after doing some research. All right, I heard how she said. Just keep listening.
We've been wanting to start a family for a while now, but it just wasn't happening the natural way. Then a friend of mine told me about makeamom.com, and I figured might as well try it out before we...
All right, that's all we need to hear. One more. Just listen to these women.
After many months of trying to conceive, we decided to try Make-A-Mom. After many months of trying to conceive, we decided to try Make-A-Mom after using other kits with no luck.
All right, hopefully y'all are perceptive and y'all hearing what I'm hearing. All of these women, this one, that one, and this one. She said, me and my husband, this. We, both of these ones, they said we. They're talking about it like man, woman, husband, wife. We have been trying to conceive for X number of time. Now listen to the black chick.
Guys, thanks to Make-A-Mom, I'm finally a mommy. Guys, I am 4 months pregnant, and thanks to Make-A-Mom's at-home insemination kit, they made it easy, okay? Ladies, this process does not have to be hard, and thanks to Make-A-Mom, I'm currently expecting a bundle of joy. Give it a try.
Now, it's a couple things possible here. All right. Couple things possible. One, maybe it is the case that they had real people, and the women who were actually users of the product, the ones that weren't black, happened to, have a husband or a man that they speak of in terms of we. And the black woman who's a real customer who actually used the product, when she got up there to speak, it was no mention of a man. It was all solo. So if these were actual real people, then it would statistically bear out that it would play out like that. I mean, so they, I can't just, you can't really get mad if if these are real people and that's just, what we saw right there played out sort of what, what the stats show. But the other side of this is this. if these are actors, all right, if these are paid actors who they gave a script, what does that say that they just said, we know our customers. We know our target. We know the script that we give the black woman. No need to put a man involved. That would actually throw them off. They'll be less likely to buy our product if we, put the idea of doing it in the name of family. This is not just if you just want to get knocked up, we got you. It's like either it was natural or it was actors. If there was actors, then they basically said, we know you niggas. we know how y'all get down. It's like that one or the other. One or the other. My bad, I got my phone ringing. Neither one is exactly good. All of them is a bad look. But they said we, us, my husband. But this is an actual company, an actual thing. And now there's nuance to it in the sense that, and there were some reports because that some women ordered their stuff and they said it didn't come in. So they do get some negative reviews, but it is a real actual company. Where is it? I'm trying to find something. It's like there's a couple videos on YouTube where a chick is doing. I'm about to pull up. We'll show you on one of the videos. Like this is an actual YouTube video. Let's get that banner out the way. Like this is an actual YouTube video where this person is doing a review comparing the difference between the Make a Mom Cryo Baby versus some other brand of artificially or in some other brand of inseminate at home do it yourself kit. Like, so this is a real thing. Even though some people were, saying that it was a scam company, and something probably is scammy about it. They probably, there's probably some people a chick who had an athlete on deck, she I got this athlete, he kind of reckless. I'm ordering my kit right now. I need it to hurry up and come, and then it ain't coming. And she pissed. She wrote a bad review. It didn't come fast enough, something like that. No pun intended, talking about coming fast enough. But it's seen as what the nature of the topic is. But yeah. All of that is legit a thing. And this is something that's out there now. One angle on this, again, like I said, Twitter is turning into the Wild Wild West. This company is buying ads. Elon Musk is accepting their money and running their ads on Twitter. Twitter got to be profitable. A lot of the major companies pulling away because he's letting too much free speechy stuff go along, run amok out there. So it's like my prediction is Twitter is running into the problem, is slowly but surely running into the problem of having the Wild Wild West on there. More free speech, but less regulation means they're going to get less advertisers, which means the advertisement going to be a bunch of bull like this, where it's like you gotta be armed and equipped for that Wild Wild West, because they're gonna be putting all kind of stuff out there. They're gonna be putting it all out there heavy. Let me show y'all an article that was written on it. Where's it at? And I kind of stole their title. Creepy 250 semen stealing kits are being advertised on X with taglines including "Make him a dad without permission." That was a tagline I couldn't find. That was a tagline that I couldn't find. Make him a dad without his permission. That was all on their Twitter page, all over it. But let's look into what this article was talking about, and give me 1 second. Got to check on something. Oh, Salty Balls in the building. I was just checking to see. I'm still checking to see if anybody came through. See if anybody didn't want to miss the cab. You're missing the Cashapp sometimes. All right, cool.
Suck on my chocolate salty balls. Put them in your mouth. Put them in your mouth and suck them and suck them.
Shout out to Salty Balls. He says, what did I just walk into? Just seeing the title and thumbnail. Protect them nuts. Yes. Gotta protect them nuts. No bullshit right there, man. No bullshit. Like it's crazy. But there are some reports that this is a fraud, a scam company, but there's people that have actually bought the product. There's people who have bought it and paid the money and didn't get it. But nevertheless, they advertise it and they're moving some units. And they're advertising it as, yes, if you and your husband are having a hard time conceiving, this could possibly help you out. And also, if you need to steal some semen, we're your guy as well. But anyways, it's creepy. $250 semen stealing kits are being advertised on X with taglines including "Make him a dad without his permission." It says X lost $1.5 billion in ad revenue in 2023 as Musk has struggled to remake Twitter. Semen stealing joins the trend of badly regulated scams ads on the X platform. Reviews also blasted the semen kit as scam that took cash but never shipped out. Like I'm saying, it was this conflicting information on whether or not they actually shipped it out. But even if they, because I mean, there's enough evidence that they actually sell the products and they shipped it out. I mean, I just showed a image of people with the product in hand. So, like YouTubers with the product in hand doing a review. But here's the deal. Here's the deal with this. Even if it was all 100% fake, the mere fact that they advertised it like that and people bought it, that says all you need to know. that says it all right there. But distributors of an at-home artificial insemination kit have adopted a scandalous sales tactic, paying to promote semen stealing video ads on Elon Musk's X. Texas-based company Make a Mom, and that company been around for since 2020, far as I was able to look it up. It's been around for a while. Well, that ain't a while, but I mean 4 years is substantial. They just started doing this tactic late December. It was at the end of last year. Texas-based company Make a Mom has flooded the sites because that YouTube video that I pictured, that image from that YouTube video, that was from like 2-3 years ago. So they've been out there for a while. With this. They just started doing these particular jack the semen tactics. Texas-based company Make a Mom has flooded the site with posts of candid first-person videos showing people fishing used condoms out of waste baskets with captions like "Make him a dad without his permission." The insemination kit product, which on paper is intended to help aspiring parents struggling to conceive, has hinged its ads on a shocking legal fact. Semen stealing is technically not, N-O-T, not illegal in the U.S. For prices ranging from $250 to $100, Make a Mom sells syringe-like intracervical insemination devices, semen container cups, and fertility supplements, but some customers online claim they never received what they paid for. When confronted about this is the funny part. When confronted about the firm's paid ads on X, the company's apparent CEO said Make a Mom values consent and moral integrity. Now, we just played the video. If you just made it in, go back and watch the video of the commercial. It says the firm's misunderstood marketing on social media. He said he tried to chalk that up to some misunderstood marketing. He's going with the "who you gonna believe, me or your lying eyes," argument here. Like, we saw the commercial. It said it was some misunderstood marketing. I mean, there's plenty of reasons why somebody would dig a condom out of the trash and then put a syringe in it. Plenty of reasons why. Got nothing to do with stealing semen. Collect sperm discreetly. Oh, can I play that? No, that's not even playable. All right, let me. Well, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Hold on. No, it's not. Let's get back where we was at. Make a mom whose staff is anonymous. They know they got to be low key with this. Make a mom whose staff is anonymous left all questions posed by the dailymail.com unanswered over both the ads on online testimonials calling their product a scam, the lewd outrage bait posts, which were promoted and elevated across X users' feed via the site's paid advertising program, join a host of dubious, inflammatory, and dangerous ads that have flooded the platform as Musk policies and own posting behaviors have persisted in chasing away large corporate dollars. Like I said, when everything is getting, everything getting too racy on Twitter, on X, Disney and a lot of the bigwigs pulling back. Now it's getting now we're getting advertisements about stealing semen products, stealing semen. Now, if it is a completely fake company and they stealing the money from the wannabe semen stealers, then I don't got no issue with that. Problem is, it's enough evidence that it's an actual company that is doing some crooked stuff, but also selling the product. Last November, Musk told major corporate advertisers to go fuck yourself during an explosive rant on stage at the New York Times Deal Book Summit after Walmart, Apple, and Disney all pledged to remove their advertising. See, he's losing money. He's losing big money messing around with this. Women quietly sneak from trash to perform insemination while her partner sleeps in the other room. What do you think about this? Is this legal? Will he still owe child support? One Make a Mom post reads, should I tell him it's his kid? Another asks, you don't need his permission to get pregnant. Boasted another ad. This is terrible. I hope it's a joke. One outraged Reddit user exclaims as the X post went viral, spreading onto other platforms. Yeah. That is what the hell is going on. Oh, I didn't even see the screen down there. Drop that link for GC. Even though I was planning on wrapping it up at the hour mark. But yeah, let's put that link in there. Salty Ball is back in here with another one. He says, moving units. What the hell is going on? Is there a manufacturing plant with the conveyor belt? Lord, how do they do quality control? Hey, they said that thing is reusable. It's a reusable product. Joined by Game Changer. What's up? What's going on?
Hey, what's going on?
Mic check on GC.
I wanted to.
What's up? What's up?
Yeah, can you hear me? What's up?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's up?
So yeah, I wanted to talk about like the non-scheme aspect of this product and what that represents for a second. Then I wanted to talk about the scheme aspect of the product. So from what I see, this device doesn't do anything that the penis don't do. It's basically a delivery system from sperm to egg, which tells me that these women are looking for ways to get pregnant without having sex with their husband or having sex. And that's the non-scheme thing. They're like, you know something, we want to get pregnant, which means that we're going to have sex a lot more. Or you could jack off into a cup and I'll take this syringe and, squirt it up me because, I'm not trying to do all that every day. It seems like that's what's really going on. Like they're looking for, these are not young women. These are not young, fresh eggs. These are women who are looking for a way to, get the last bit of, to get their last eggs fertilized. They're trying to get those eggs that's left over after Easter into the fertilization thing. Why not just accept the penis? These devices don't do anything that the penis does.
Well, when I was researching it, they said this, and again, a lot of these things are not FDA approved. There's a lot of these little do-it-yourself at home things. They not so I mean, they technically could say any percentage. They say it increases chances by 60%. They said something about the device when you get it all the way in there, it gets everything closer to where it needs to be. The semen is closer to where it needs to be, which decreases the probability that it will get killed. The vagina tries to kill the semen, the sperm cells, or whatever they taught you in health class. You remember. But so they saying it helps, but I think you are on to something that, because I know somebody personally who they were having a hard time conceiving. Oddly enough, they got 4 kids now, but they were having a hard time conceiving at one point. And it was like a thing. It was like a running joke where the husband, he was like, it was like, honey, let's try again, like just trying to put it like we're trying to have children, but really he just using that as his bargaining chip to have sex. Let's try again. Oh, well, it didn't work. Come on, let's keep trying. Let's go again. The more we do it, the better. That was basically his argument. And so I think you're on to something that the woman is like, I want to have every single possibility imaginable at, getting pregnant. So I want your semen in me 24 hours a day, but I don't want your dick in me for, 5 minutes a day. That's basically.
That's exactly what's going on.
That's
their way of saying, yeah. And the whole, it gets it closer to the egg. Let me tell you something. You ever notice how the people with the smallest dick got the most humans? Like, no. For example, China, it's like,
okay.
Yeah, exactly. China, isn't it like 1.8 billion people in China or some crap like that? There isn't a correlation. There isn't a correlation between, how close you get it to the to the egg when it comes out. There isn't. No, it's all made up. This is just them saying, listen, I want to have a baby, but I don't want. Why is it pause? There's nothing pause about saying that there's a group of people with small penises.
No. We didn't know that you were talking about the China folk, the China men. Is that a racial slur? We didn't know you're talking about Chinese men. You just said, notice how men with the smallest penis have the most kids. And I was sitting there thinking like, okay, the guys I know that got a lot of kids, I've never seen their junk. So that's why it was a slight pause until it was clear. Oh, you're talking about Chinese men.
Oh, I see. Yeah. And I'm saying that they have a lot of, there's a lot of Chinese people in the world. That's what I'm saying. And I doubt that they're using kits and crap like that. No, they're actually getting with young fertile women and putting their little penis into them until they get pregnant. That's what they're doing. So miss me with this. this whole, oh, I need this to get pregnant. No, you just need a penis. You just need a penis of any size to get pregnant. You just don't want to do your womanly duty. And that's the problem. This is a bunch of stuff. This is like Similac. This is a bunch of like technology that's made to give women a chance to avoid doing their womanly duty. If you don't put that baby on your titty, like there's all kind of stuff like bottles and stuff. Like they're just trying to avoid their womanly duties. That's the problem.
No,
so that's the
I
non-scam aspect.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. So that's the non-scam aspect. Now we get into the scam aspect. Now the scam aspect, and their duties is, I always tell women, I always tell men that, listen, you have to once you're finished, you have to run water into the condom, tie it in a knot, and put the remains in the toilet. You always have to do that. And the reason for that is, for one, you roll the just to make sure. And that's so she don't put another baby on. It's the number of reasons that you run water to the condom. One is to check for holes. And you might say, like, why does it matter? If she poked a hole in it, why does it matter if you run the water in it afterwards? I'm going to explain in a moment. But you do that, and then you tie it in a knot, and you put it in the toilet. Now, if she poked a hole in it, chances are, even with the hole poking, you're not going to get pregnant. But now you are aware that she's a hole poker. That's one reason. Another reason is she could go out and get pregnant by somebody else and try to pin it on you. But in your brain that you that dude that runs water in the condoms first. And that there isn't any leaks in the condoms. So you can continue to hit it for 9 months if you want to. And then when she try to stick the baby on you, be like, yeah, by the way, I do this thing and that's not my baby, plus the baby's Asian. So you can do that if you choose.
Yeah.
But yeah, you got to understand, fellas, and don't think that you too broke. Do not think that you are too broke. They will do it regardless of your economic standing.
Yeah.
A lot of guys.
I 100%. It was this chick I was dating. She was I guess mid-30s. We both was mid-30s. She was at that point where she wanted a baby, and she was throwing stuff out there like I put it like this. I mentioned that one of my siblings has twins, and she wanted twins. She didn't want to be pregnant twice. She wanted 2 kids, but didn't want to be pregnant twice. Like, so when I mentioned that one of my siblings had twins, like her eyes lit up. Twins running your family? Like she was like, I got an opportunity here. It's like, so yeah, and I was, regular dude making regular money. And she was plotting on me. So yeah, no, don't ever think. If you could just be the right height, especially if they, feel like they got their own money and can take care of a kid by themselves. You could just be the right height and complexion, or have good hair and pretty eyes to them, and then they'll use your genetic material. It's flat out.
Exactly. You'll be surprised at how many women in our community want to become single moms, and they are willing to do what it takes to become single moms. And they don't really care about the guy's socioeconomic standing. And they will milk you, the same as if you were Tyrese Gibson. That is the truth of the matter. That's the truth of the matter. So, protect yourself at all times, fellas. Don't be that dude that's out there. But what's going on here is they're just adding a product to a mentality that already exists. Women, I mean, especially in I get the like carpet muncher women in the world who, I get that. You ask a friend to do something, and he does it so you don't have to go through the grueling act of heterosexual sex. I understand the product being made for those, but they're making the product for, and the women who do that, they don't need this product. That's what they don't tell you. They don't need this product to steal it. When I seen the title of this video, I thought that they were going to that they found a way to roofie me and suck it out my penis while I'm asleep. I thought that that's what they were doing, because I wouldn't be surprised if that's what. No, like those machines that milk cows. I thought that that's what it was. I thought that like once I fall asleep, and they roofie me, that they put me on one of those cow milking machines, and then they not only do that, they pass it around to their friends. That's
Well,
not weird.
if you don't got a kit, or if she doesn't have a kit, it's not as efficient, doing it, just trying to just get the just trying to dig your fingers in there and dig your fingers into yourself. That can't be as efficient as doing it properly with a syringe and protecting it and keeping it out of the elements and all of that. And so yeah, and you got more of it for longer, and you could intravenously, or you can wait till you ovulate. Like it's a more efficient plan if you got a ready-made, ready to go kit on deck. Like that's so, and for them to excuse me, but for them to advertise it like that, like no, that's wild. That's wild. The women who are in that game of jacking some semen, yeah, I'm pretty sure they're trying to keep a kit on deck. That's just weird.
How do you think that they get the semen?
They get it out the condom.
So no matter what, it's still bad. Like, I mean, they're getting it out of a latex tube that has spermicide in it, and then they get all kind of condom juice on it. So no matter what, it's just bad. And dang, this is How I Met Your Mother. This is the story of how some of you were born. Y'all were born like this. Y'all was born because your mama did this. That is a sad state of affairs. It really is. All this to avoid womanly duties.
Mm-hmm. What did you think about the part? Was you watching the part on their website where they had the 4 women give testimonials, and the white women were saying, me and my husband have been trying to have a kid. We were trying to conceive. We. And then when the black chick talked, it was no mention of no man. It was no we. It was just I'm pregnant. It was just all I no mention of no man nowhere.
Well, I do think that either way she would see it that way. Even if a man is present, she still looks at it as I'm pregnant. And quite frankly, I don't want a woman telling me I'm pregnant or we're pregnant. I'm not pregnant. That's crazy.
But he just the wording was more along the lines of, we had been trying, we wanted to have a child. It was me and my husband and I wanted this, and so no, it was an issue there. It was an issue there where she just no regard for the man. So that everything about that says that she just wanted to get pregnant. It wasn't like a family, and they were it wasn't like they were planning their parenthood. It's like no, she just wanted to get knocked the fuck up, and it was just the way.
That's what I'm saying. And that is the unfortunate stereotype of black women, that they look at motherhood. They look at family a lot different. They look at family as mother and children. And if there's a man, he's really there for bragging purposes, just to stunt on the women whose families are absent men. But it's really nothing. It's just like having a 2-car garage, even though you only have 1 car. It's just something to brag about. Having a man in your life is just something to brag about. It's not something that you feel is a necessity. So that's black women, and they're not doing anything to stifle this reputation. They're just kind of stuck. They're just kind of stuck with it. They haven't run a successful counter campaign to the "I don't need a man" thing that they started in the 80s. They haven't.
It's so funny.
Well, actually, you into it every time they speak.
Well, no, it's funny when you say the "I don't need a man" campaign that started in the 80s. I know you reviewed this video. I didn't do a full review on it. I just used a little clip of it. But Melissa Ford was in the video. She was like, that whole "I don't need a man." She's like, I don't know. She's like, I don't know where that came from. I was it's like the utter denial that they trying to do with that one to try to spin that like somebody just threw that on them. Like they didn't engineer and foster that whole ideology. They didn't whittle that together. Like they be on some outright bull. They be on some outright bull.
Well, yeah, I did remember because I covered both of those, and yeah, you're right.
Mhm.
Melissa Ford was like, I don't know where that came from. Well, I mean, even though Melissa Ford, I don't know how old she is, but she
Yeah,
either wasn't born.
she's well in them 40s.
Okay, so yeah, she's in her 40s, and she was around when these women were saying stuff. She was there when she was a kid watching these talk shows, and these women were telling her.
She's old enough to where in the 90s she was in rap videos in the 90s. So yeah, she was old enough. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
She's seen it happen. So I guess their counter thing is to deny it. Is to deny it, like, because the problem is that they never want to admit that they're wrong, even if it's not them. Like they could easily put it on a previous generation. They could easily just say, I'm not with these women. That's a boomer thing. The new thing is to treat your man right. They could easily do that, but they still refuse to do that. And then they don't want to completely eliminate the thinking behind the I don't need a man. And the new direction is get the bag. That's the thing. So they now all of a sudden it's like, yeah, I do need a man, but I really need the stuff that he gives. When I say I need a man, I really just need somebody to buy crap. I need somebody to buy my shit. Yeah. I don't need an effective father. I don't need an effective household leader. I don't need lifelong companionship. I just need somebody to pay the bills. So they're never going to properly brand themselves. They went from okay. Here's the tactic. Here is the tactic that they sell themselves. Like they want to, how can I say? Some people, when you have a good product, you can sell it no matter what. Like an iPhone sells no matter what, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. They don't feel that their product is good enough to sell on the open market. So what they do is they try to control the market. Like you sell water in a desert. So they want to create a circumstance of scarcity before they market themselves to men. The problem for them is that they're not the only ones selling water, not even here in the US. So, and it expires. So they really just find themselves behind the 8 ball. But yeah, they really shot themselves in the foot with that, and they have done nothing. They've done little to nothing to say, something, I have to recreate myself. Now, Black men, I will say, have done a lot. Like this whole deadbeat dad thing that Black women put us under, we have done a lot to counter that reputation. Like when you have a bad reputation, you're supposed to work to counter it. Have you ever in real life seen a copy of the donut?
A copy of the donut?
A police officer eat a donut.
Oh, a cop eat a donut. I thought you said copy, like copy something. But yeah, no, a cop eat a donut. Yes, absolutely. Yes.
Have you seen that in real life? Exactly.
So. No, you got me because it used to be a Dawn Donuts or a Dunkin' Donuts. I do remember seeing cops there, but that goes back to the origin of how they got the reputation back when Dawn Donuts or Dunkin' Donuts or whichever one let cops eat donuts for free. I remember you told that story. That's how they got the reputation of being, fat asses that eat donuts all day. Because then one of those donut shops, in order to stop getting robbed all the time, they let cops eat free donuts, and that's how cops got their reputation of being fat ass Homer Simpson donut eaters.
Exactly. Yes, that's how they got that reputation. Because but they have done, work to assure that they don't have that reputation anymore. You don't see them in uniform eating donuts like that.
You got a point.
And that's them trying to counter. Yeah, that's them counteracting their bad reputation. Like once you have a bad reputation, you have to counteract it.
Yeah.
You know, that's why Bruce Lee came out. You know, like, you know, he understood the reputation of Asians, you know, as being, you know, little weak people that's always in service to white. So they're like, no, I'm gonna recreate the reputation and show some badassery amongst the Asian population. Like you have to redo your reputation when you have a bad reputation. You just do. They have done nothing to redo their reputation. Shout out to Megan Good. That's a step in the right direction. Generally speaking, they have done nothing to redo their bad reputation. And it's like they want you to embrace the bad reputation. It's like they want you because it's a testament to how thirsty you are. They're like, listen, if you know all of the bad and you are still sniffing at my pussy, then that means I got you. I don't even have to try. That means that you are so desperate that, you know, you're willing to take anything, and I don't even have to try and use tactics.
Right. But all right. With all of that being said,
welcome to Machismo TV, the ultimate destination for modern men seeking to upgrade their lifestyle. Subscribe to Machismo TV and Saul T-Balls. We stream daily from 12 midnight to 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the best male-centric content. Highlight reels without reviewing or providing any editorial bias to the content. We have done so much, with so little for so long, we are now qualified to do anything, with nothing.
All right, shout out to Machismo TV. Make sure you go and subscribe. The link is in the chat room. And yeah, this title of this story was a crazy. It was a crazy when I found it on Twitter. And I likely will be taking this one down. So you become a member if you wanna be able to check out this live stream to see what this story was about. Because yeah, I'm definitely taking it down. It was like a part where it was semen in a condom. I'm probably sure you can't show that on YouTube. I don't know. I'm going to find out the hard way. But all right. All right, everybody. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for listening. Thank you. And with that said, ladies and gentlemen, we are out of here. Peace. We gone.